Great, absolutely fantastic, wonderful, splendid, any other adjective you can think of will describe how incredible the Cosm experience absolutely is. Now, what am I talking about? If you haven't seen it yet, there's this amazing, what they're calling shared reality experience venue to where you can go and watch sports, art, movies, short films, I don't know, anything that you can consume being media, being displayed in the most immersive way that you could possibly imagine. And I went there and just was flabbergasted with how incredible it actually was. Zero hype, all substance. Check out this video. Look, I know Johnny Manziel may have put a sour taste in people's mouths relevant to Texas A&M, but I'm still a diehard fan. And when I found out they were playing in Florida and Cosm was gonna broadcast it, I had to check it out. So I thought it'd be a great idea to invite my boss to enjoy this experience with me. Look, I won't lie, I was a little nervous spending $253 on the Cosm premium experience, but let me tell you, it absolutely delivered.
All right, so what are your expectations for going into this?
My expectations are a little bit low, actually, because I think Cosm is going to be a little bit overhyped. I've seen the ads on TV, and it's a little bit hard for me to imagine that the concept of being kind of like on the sidelines for the game is going to really feel that way.
Are you a huge sports fan?
Huge sports fan.
Like you watch NBA, football?
I'll watch championship badminton matches.
Okay, cool.
I love sports because sports is unpredictable. It's one of the few things in life that I even am not sure if WWE is rigged or not.
This is how I'm personally going to rank it. I'm going for viewing experience, for food, and honestly, air conditioning. So if it's going to feel like if you're in like the arena itself, because that's what Cosm is kind of promising. One of the worst parts about being a Texas A&M fan, other than the fact that we can't win a national championship, like no hate, but is that when you go to Kyle Field, it is a miserable experience just being in the stands, right? You enjoy it, you have a great time, but I don't think anyone that's a Texas A&M fan that will watch us will disagree. Tell me I'm wrong.
Hook'em horns.
No, that's the wrong team, man.
Yeah, I know.
Cosm. So we're walking into the venue right now. Pretty cool aesthetic.
Cosm is essentially split up into 3 sections. Right here, you're seeing general admission, where anyone can purchase a ticket, come hang out, and what is the Apple version aesthetic of what Buffalo Wild Wings would like to be. Here, we're going up the escalator to where we can access the 2nd and 3rd floors of the dome, but what we're gonna do first is I'm gonna show you what the deck looks like. Here, Cosm really shines because you get those great Los Angeles cityscapes that are just remarkable to look at. You can see SoFi Stadium as well as the new Intuit Dome, and you really take in the whole experience while you're watching sports, sipping on drinks, and having these premium furniture accessories to sit in and lounge in while you're just hanging out with your friends. So now, for what you're really here for. How is the viewing experience in the Cosm Dome? Well, it's split into 3 different floors, and here Kurt and I are taking a tour of the 1st floor to see what it looks like when sitting down.
So what's your review?
I still want to see the game, but it's better so far than I expected. So far, it's better than I expected.
Okay.
I want to see what the game it's like to watch the game.
Okay.
Cosm's shared reality experience is not just about stunning visuals, it's backed by powerful audio as well, featuring 38 loudspeakers and 15 subwoofers positioned behind the dome. This setup delivers rich dynamic sound that perfectly complements the immersive visuals. And speaking of the dome, it's not your typical sphere. It's actually a toroid with a spherical cap similar to the shape of a donut, which helps create that fully immersive atmosphere. The visuals are brought to life with more than 100 million LEDs, about 67.8 million in the dome, and 51.6 million in the hall, resulting in vibrant crystal clear imagery.
This operation is not like trivial. This is a premium experience from across the board, whether it be drinks, food items, as well as the viewing experience so far seems to be insane. And so my friend here, Kurt, who's also my colleague and the CEO of the company I work at, he thinks that we have the perfect seats. Now, when you get tickets here, well, I would recommend for a football game, you definitely want to be on the 2nd level. That's level 2. Now, we were talking to someone that works here, and they say that if you're watching a UFC fight or a boxing match, that you want to be on the 1st floor. And the reason why is that the cameras are closer to the ground on those, where if you're sitting on the 2nd or 3rd floor while watching a UFC fight, you're going to be looking down into the arena. And 1st floor will put you more into the action. Another thing I want to call out is that the roof is actually an LED screen as well. And as you can see, they have the score count up there. And a cool little aesthetic that they added to the arena is they have the flags and the banners of each team hanging what would be the Raptors if they were real. All right, so the menu has pretty diverse selection. You have some shareables like tempura, pretzels, chips and dip, popcorn, wings, wild mushrooms, etc. You got salads and tacos. On the back end, you also have, I don't want to share these, so you have burgers, chicken club sandwich, pork belly banh mi, desserts in the kids menu that looks pretty robust. All right, Kurt, give me your review so far.
Overall, my expectation was a 5 or 6 out of 10, and I'm leaning more towards a 8 or 9.
Okay, so that's it. That was Cosm, and it was a fantastic time. Kurt and I both enjoyed it, and I said I would rank it on 3 categories, which would be viewing experience, food, and air conditioning. 10, 10, 10. Yeah, very simple. Awesome. Would I highly recommend it? Also, yes. Now, it is expensive, but I think it makes up for it with the quality of the time that you have. You don't have to worry about getting up to go get drinks. They come to you. You don't have to worry if the food's gonna be any good. Trust me, it is. Everything about it was just perfection, and I can't wait to go to a UFC match there because it seems like it'd be a completely different vibe. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you here next time on Elevate TV. Peace.